What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode number 154 of Career Mode. We start today's episode off with an FA Cup third round tie, I think, against Coventry City. And of course, we got to the final in this competition last year. We took over with Sunderland in January, got to the final only to have heartbreak after losing to Liverpool. So yeah, I was just determined to get back on the route to Wembley again. And Nicholas Hellenius, a backup striker for us, we signed in the summer. Such a great backup striker, really does perform in the games he gets to play in. Might have to make him a front two, make a formation with a front two, so he and JJ can start. But anyway, it was 1-0 there, and we had a chance to make it 2-0 with Balu Company, one of the fake players we signed. But it did end 1-0. It was a really poor game, to be honest. It's so funny. Like I really have been struggling against lower league opposition. Of course, you've seen the League Cup with Coventry in one game, and Oldham as well. We saw off Coventry in extra time. We had to see off Oldham on penalties. It's really bad. I don't know why, but it was a boring game, and finished 1-0. But we're through to the next round, and that's the main thing. In the last episode, you saw Liam Mars get a transfer offer from, I think it was Sheffield United. He's gone, which is great because I don't need him, and it's just a little bit more money for the kitty. And we also put in a bid for the Japanese winger Ryo Miyachi. I think it was 2 million plus James McLean, because I do not like McLean, and Miyachi is a very good winger. But you'll see what happens in just a moment. And Rafael dos Santos as well. Tried to go in for this guy in the summer, decided against it in the end, but I decided I'd go in for him again because he is a really good player. He's got a lot of pace, and he's got 5-star skills, which I absolutely love. The only problem is he's got the low attacking and defensive work rate, so other than that, he's a great player. And hopefully we can pick him up. He could be pretty decent. Obviously a left midfielder with a right foot is good for me when I'm cutting in to shoot. And Al-Dasari as well, a player I did have in my last manager mode series at Spurs. A really good squad player, a lot of pace, 4-star skills, and I think it's 4-star weak foot as well. So he could be pretty decent. Also went into the contracts as well. Haven't done this since I've been at Sunderland, but I noticed that a couple of sort of first teamers were running out of contract at the end of the season. One of them is Jack Colback, who's a really good player when it comes to running the game. Having a high attacking and defensive work rate is something I love. I've said that before. And of course, Florian Cuvelier, a player who's been fantastic for me over the past few episodes. Do not want to let this guy go on a free agent. He's a very talented player, and even if we do sign a better central midfielder this transfer window on next, he'll still be a very good squad player for us. But anyway, we take on Chelsea in the League Cup semi-finals, of course. I talked about this before. You know, I really do want to get into the League Cup final with Sunderland after what happened last year in the FA Cup final. Do want a trophy. The League Cup could be that. And Lamine JJ gave us the lead just 5 minutes in the first leg. Fantastic start for us. And then you see JJ once again with a skill, playing the ball out wide to Kiros Cerejo here. We were attacking from the first minute. Cerejo goes through, chips the ball over Mignolet, and the ball actually went well wide of the far post. I thought I was going to drift in there, but it didn't. It was still 1-0 to Sunderland though. We won the ball back here. Jethro Williams found Andros Townsend with the roulette to get past Javier Mascherano down the left hand side. Townsend keeps on going, and he does what Cerejo couldn't, and that's chip the ball over Mignolet in to the back of the net, not wide of the post. And Townsend makes it 2-0 to Sunderland here at Stamford Bridge. We turned up in this game. I know I've been playing a backup side, but I had to play my first team in this game. Really did want to win it. We were 2-0 up here, and on the stroke of half time, Chelsea had a chance to get themselves back into the game. Gave the ball away here, trying to play out from the back. The ball came to Mikel. He found Juan Mata down the right hand side, skips past Jethro Williams, goes through. I thought he was going to find the bottom corner. That was an awful finish by the Spanish playmaker. So 2-0 to Sunderland at half time. What a fantastic result things we're looking at this stage, and yeah, what a great result that was going to be as we came back to the Stadium of Light. But Chelsea put full court press on. Not full court press, that's basketball. They were pressing us anyway for the last 10 minutes, and Jethro Williams were a mistake here. He tried to jump over the ball and then back-heeled the ball into the path of Neymar, I think it was. Anyway, Lucas Piazon got to the ball and made it 2-1. The game did finish 2-1 though, so we take the upper hand back to the Stadium of Light. What a fantastic result. I was really furious that we managed to give away a sloppy goal there right at the end. I don't know what Williams was trying to do, but yeah, 2-1 the final score, and that's not a bad result. I mean, it's a good result really, but that last goal just really did put a downer on things. But here you see transfers. We went in for the wingers. They were all unacceptable apparently. Al-Dasari, Dos Santos and Miyachi. Of course, all of them included James McClean in the deal because I really do not like him. And Dos Santos, I asked Ponferradina if I could just offer 1 million plus McClean because he is my preferred target. I mean, Miachi's my preferred target, but he's way too much, really. He's just sort of a lucky guy if I can get him. And I accidentally offered 4 million for Aldasari there. Didn't mean that. I accidentally offered 4 million. So you see here, I go ahead and amend the transfer offer. I think it was only 400 grand I wanted, not 4 million. Was it 400 grand? I don't know, I was just having a mare, as you'll see here, and then I was going to offer £4,000, and yeah, I was having a mare, and then I went to £490,000, but yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I was drunk, but yeah, £400,000. Florian Cuvelier accepts the contract. That is awesome. That is truly awesome, because obviously Cuvelier is one of the best players we've got on the side, and Jack Holback as well. Like I said, those two, even if we sign better centre midfielders come the end of the season, those two are going to be squad players. I don't have any plans to get rid of either, so I'm glad they've accepted the contracts. El Mohammadi is on his way to QPR, perfectly fine. He's coming towards the end of his career, and he's a good utility man to play at right back and centre mid and right mid, of course, but other than that, I don't really rate him. So he's on his way to QPR, the team we face in the next game at Loftus Road. Of course, we lost to QPR 3-2 in the reverse fixture, so I was determined to make sure we pick up the 3 points here. Kiro Cerejo's shot was brilliantly saved by, I think it was Kenneth Vermeer in the goal for QPR, as we looked to make it 1-0 there. We did have a chance to make it 1-0 here. Kiro Cerejo doing what he does best, and there is Lamine JJ to volley the ball into the back of the net, despite being an aerial threat. He does go for a volley quite a lot of times, which is actually quite frustrating, you know, to be 6'5", wanting to go for headers, but he does switch the ball onto his foot a lot of the time, but he had every reason to do so there, and he definitely did when he found the back of the net. But QPR had a chance there for that free kick. The ball just went wide, and he see Andros Townsend in the 30th minute going down the left hand side. Skinning Towns using his pace, cuts the ball back to Florian Cuvelier, gives the ball away, but it's given away by QPR. It comes to Florian Cuvelier, who lets fly from range just wide of the post by the Belgian midfielder. So still 1-0 at this stage. This game had everything in the first half. Townsend finding Colback here. Colback getting onto his left foot, taking a shot. Very unlucky there from Jack Colback. Tight angle, and he hits the bar as the ball goes wide, or was it the post? I don't know. But QPR had a chance to level here. Esteban Granero finding Hoylet. He found Traore. Traore played a great ball into Granero. It was a fantastic challenge by Khedira. He then slid off the pitch, but Granero's shot was well saved by Courtois, and the ball ended up going behind for a corner. Just after the hour mark, though, QPR did hit back when Jethro Williams left his ball. Don't know why. I didn't call him to leave it. He just left the ball. The cross came in. It wasn't cleared. It came to Esteban Granero, and the former Real Madrid midfielder made it 1-1 at this stage. So 66 minutes in, QPR 1, Sunderland 1. I felt despite all the possession we had, it was going to amount to nothing. With 13 minutes to go, Jack Colback, what a great ball. That's why he's got his new contract. Finds Kiro Cerejo. Lovely little Berber spin by Cerejo. His left-footed shot is well saved by Vermeer. We kept the pressure on. Cuvelier picks the ball up here, goes down left hand side, crosses the ball in. There is Lamine JJ, and he is such an aerial threat. Like I said, brilliant header by Lamine JJ, the Ivorian, 6'5", to make it QPR 1, Sunderland 2, and this time we do not lose to QPR in the league. We get a crucial 3 points as we look to get that final Champions League place. Of course, we still got half a season to go, but these are results we really do need to win. Tight games in which we succeed and get the 3 points. El Mohammadi does go to QPR after that game, so he must have felt sorry for them, said, yeah, okay, I'll help you right back out. But yeah, he's gone to QPR. A big came in for JJ, Atletico Madrid for 90.5 million. I was laughing so much, couldn't believe it. That's absolutely terrible. I want at least 60 million for the guy. He's an absolute machine, and yeah, he's a machine. And yeah, so we counter offered for 60 million. And QPR once again came with my player, Lee Catamol, another player that's coming towards the end of his career. He's into his 30s now, and I'm perfectly happy with him going. And I thought I'd also go in for a big money signing. Once again, we do have a bit of money now, and I thought I'd go in for this guy. Look at those stats, Cagliari. This is a real sort of hope in transfer. It's not going to happen, but I thought I'd offer anyway, just in hope that Real Madrid would want to sell him for some reason. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you could leave a like, that is much appreciated. It really does help my channel out. It really does. It only takes a second, and it's free, so leave a like if you can. But thanks for watching regardless, and I will see you for another episode of Career Mode very soon.